If I told you that you don't need to revolutionize your entire life to change it drastically, you'd probably doubt it. But the truth is that all it takes is to start with something small, much smaller than you think. Imagine being the person you've always wanted to be, hitting the gym every day, eating perfectly, meditating every morning, saving money consistently. It sounds hard, right? Yet the first obstacle isn't effort. It's not even lack of time. It's your brain. Your brain hates drastic changes. It craves instant rewards, even tiny ones, and when it doesn't get them, it sabotages you. But there's a way to outsmart your brain. A simple trick most people ignore. The one that allows those who use it to outperform 99% of others. Think about all the times you tried to build a new habit. Reading more, running, learning a new language. At first, you were motivated. You pushed yourself every day. Then after a few days or weeks, something faded. You're not lazy. You're not weak. It's just that your brain was designed to survive, not to evolve quickly. And the counterintuitive solution is this. You don't need to do more. You need to do less. Sounds absurd, right? Think smaller. Make it simpler. Create microhabits. A microhabit is a tiny action, easy to do, and almost impossible to skip. Drink a glass of water as soon as you wake up. Do 1 minute of stretching. Save $50 the moment you get your paycheck. Easy, quick, seemingly insignificant. And that's exactly where the secret lies. Every microhabit, no matter how small, creates a powerful positive loop in your brain. Every time you complete one, your brain releases dopamine, the chemical of satisfaction. And that little spark of "I did it" is what fuels consistency. The best part? It's cumulative. 1 glass today, 1 minute of stretching tomorrow. After a few weeks, your brain literally starts to rewire itself. Yet most people fail. Why? Because their expectations are too big. If I don't run for at least 30 minutes, it's pointless. If I don't read 20 pages, I might as well not start. That's the all or nothing mindset. And it's what causes frustration because when you don't meet your big goal, you see it as failure. And every failure feels like defeat. But what if I told you that what truly matters isn't the size or length of what you do, but keeping the positive streak alive? The solution is to start with actions so small you can't skip them. You don't need to run 5 kilometers. Just start with 2 minutes. You don't need to read 20 pages. Just open the book and read a few lines. This simplicity tricks your brain. It doesn't sense danger, and it still gets its reward. And once you start without pressure or expectations, it becomes easier to keep going. You've already run for 2 minutes. Why not make it 5? You're already holding the book. Might as well finish the page, or maybe the whole chapter. But once you get the hang of it, a new problem appears. Boredom. Your brain is addicted to strong stimuli and gets bored easily, so it looks for distractions. How do you keep your focus alive? Through gradual progression. It's not about quantity, it's about tiny upgrades. Today, drink 1 sip of water. Tomorrow, drink 2. Today, stretch for 1 minute. Next week, stretch for 3. It's simple, but incredibly powerful, because your brain loves novelty, just in small doses. Each tiny upgrade keeps dopamine flowing, strengthens neural pathways, and slowly transforms your habits into identity. You begin to see yourself as someone consistent, someone who keeps their promises. And once you believe that, motivation becomes unnecessary. But be careful. There's a trap even with microhabits. Once they become automatic, your brain adapts. What used to feel good now feels routine, and without pleasure, you tend to stop. The key is to build systems, not goals. A goal is something you reach, and then it's over. A system is a process you live every day. Microhabits are the building blocks of that system. They're not meant to achieve a specific milestone, but to build the person who will achieve it naturally. That's why even on your worst days, when you just want to crash on the couch and binge watch Netflix, Your microhabits stay easy, manageable, and deeply rooted in you, almost impossible to skip. Here's how it works. Drink a glass of water as soon as you wake up. It sounds insignificant, but it's actually a small act of discipline that rehydrates your body and starts your day in alignment with your best self. Yes, it hydrates you, but more importantly, it reminds you of something powerful. You're in control. And when you start the day with a choice aligned with your goals, everything else starts flowing better. You'll be more likely to make a slightly healthier breakfast choice, which will make you feel more focused, helping you perform better at work and throughout the day. You'll sleep better, wake up more rested, and the next morning, you'll repeat that small gesture again. Only this time, you'll already be a little better than yesterday. It all started with one glass of water, a small gesture that triggered a domino effect of discipline, energy, and self-confidence. Because it doesn't matter how simple the action is. Once you start feeling good about yourself, you'll want to keep doing it every day. That's the invisible domino effect of micro-victories. It's not magic. It's neuroplasticity. Your brain rewires itself with every small success. And if you keep going long enough, the change becomes irreversible. 1 minute today, another tomorrow, and in a few weeks, you'll wake up and realize you've changed without even noticing it. You didn't do more. You did less, but better. And most importantly, consistently. But there's one last trick that separates those who succeed from those who don't. The better we get, the less our brain values the same actions. They become so ordinary, they feel meaningless. Your dopamine drops, and you stop. You've probably heard it before. I lost 10 pounds. I can stop dieting now. Sound familiar? The answer is surprisingly simple. As we mentioned, you must link each habit to a tiny weekly upgrade. You don't need to change everything. Just add a small detail every week so your brain keeps getting fresh stimulation and you keep growing. If you've lost 10 pounds, don't stop your diet. Turn it into your new lifestyle by adding one new healthy food each week. And what if I told you that you can take this even further by manipulating your brain chemistry yourself? Because there's one substance that drives every decision you make without you even realizing it. Every choice, big or small, is controlled by dopamine. And in the next video, I'll show you how to take control of this neurotransmitter so you can stop falling into bad habits and finally take back control of your life. Don't miss it, because until you do, dopamine will keep deciding for you.